Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the My Creativerse in WWE 2K. This is episode number 38 and we continue down the road to take over Tampa Bay, where for one of these two men in this unprecedented NXT main event, whoever winds up being the last man standing will not only be the last man standing, but they will also be the #1 contender. And we forget about the road to take over Tampa Bay for a second. It's just been a weird road to get to this main event here tonight. But for Dante Inferno, it is once again a must-win situation, maybe more than ever. Because here tonight, ever since Ciampa stole the briefcase 2 weeks ago in that fatal 5-way ladder match, he must now survive a last man standing match against one of the most dangerous men in NXT history. And should he win, he will then get his match with Adam Cole at NXT Takeover Tampa Bay for the NXT Championship. The match that he has been searching for months. And I'm no Charles Barkley, but you can guarantee that Dante Inferno is as locked in as he has ever been in this match here tonight against Tommaso Ciampa. Not because he wants to be, because he has to be. But speaking of the aforementioned briefcase thief, the Sicilian psychopath and the Blackheart, former NXT champion in his own right, here comes Tommaso Ciampa. For Tommaso Ciampa, unlike Dante Inferno, he has experience in this type of match. He's been to war with Johnny Gargano many a times on takeovers and that kind of thing. And unlike Dante Inferno, that man right there, Tommaso Ciampa, has experience in this kind of brutal matchup, because there's no doubt about it that this is going to be a brutal war to the finish, a fight to the death for that contract. And Tommaso Ciampa has all the experience in the world, not only in this type of brutal match, but when the NXT title is in the picture, Ciampa will do anything when it comes to Goldie. We know that by now. Safely say that there is a big fight feel here inside Full Sail as Inferno gets ready to fight for the contract that he claims is rightfully his, and so does Ciampa. Here we go, last man standing, and this one already starting off hot with these chops right here, but Inferno with a counter and a dropkick taking down Ciampa. And remember, when it comes to last man standing, the rules simply are incapacitate your opponent by any means necessary. As long as they can't answer that 10 count, then you win the match. Now Inferno here with that back suplex to Tommaso Ciampa in the early going in this one, and a kick as well. There is going to be no love lost between these two men. They absolutely despise one another. We've seen that in recent weeks, and Ciampa goes for the knee right there, and Inferno again, back suplex, and now Ciampa with the uppercut as well to Inferno, but Inferno fighting back with a kick, and Ciampa rolls through, and he gets caught with a wicked elbow as well. Inferno is not playing any games right now. He's about as focused as I've ever seen him. You know how badly he wants that match with Adam Cole at TakeOver, and he will do anything to get there, even if it means fighting life and limb against a sick, dangerous son of a bitch like Tommaso Ciampa in this last man standing match. And you want to talk about how much these two men despise one another. As we saw last week, we got some more clarity on why Ciampa even started targeting Inferno in the first place. It dates all the way back to last summer and the North American title tournament. As the ref began the count there, by the way, but Inferno getting back up. You're going to have to do more than that to beat Dante Inferno in this no holds barred, this last man standing match. But technically, it is no holds barred. There's just no pin or submission. The point is, after everything that Inferno's been through, you're gonna have to do a lot more than that to beat him in this one. But yeah, as I was saying, as Ciampa here with that torture rack and slams him down as a bit of a KOD right there. Shout out to Bianca Belair. But yeah, as I was saying a moment ago, the rivalry between these two men, especially according to Tommaso Ciampa, dates all the way back to that tournament last summer when he lost, and it sent him basically on a downward spiral in NXT. And you heard him detail just how that downward spiral went for Tommaso Ciampa ever since last summer. Of course, the split up of DIY, losing the title matches, losing the big matches, losing Johnny Gargano as well. And I mean, to be honest, Ciampa seems pleased with himself for getting rid of Gargano, but it still doesn't change the fact that his sights are still on the root of the problem, according to him, which is Dante Inferno. And that is, of course, why he screwed him over in the North American title match where Keith Lee won, and he screwed him over 2 weeks ago in the ladder match for the #1 contendership as well. But the bottom line for the Blackheart is that he is trying to end the career of Dante Inferno in NXT. It won't be the first man this year that has tried to end the career of Dante Inferno, I'll tell you that for free. But honestly, in NXT, that's just the way of the the road. When you're as hot as Dante Inferno, no pun intended, you have a huge target on your back, especially this early in your career. Everybody wants to take you down, and that is including Tommaso Ciampa. Speaking of Tommaso Ciampa, nice right hand there by the Sicilian psychopath going up to the top rope. We don't see him up here very often. Crossbody gets caught mid-air. Perhaps Ciampa will rethink going up to the top rope in this match, in this last man standing match, which, to be fair to these men, has not got as brutal as we may have expected this early in this match, but there is still plenty of time left. I'm sure eventually, once the floodgates start opening, this match is going to get down and dirty real quick. And now Tommaso Ciampa here, what's he thinking? Oh, nice back suplex on the arm there of Dante Inferno as the referee begins the count as well. Counter 2 here on Inferno, and Tommaso Ciampa going to get a steel chair. And this is where things get interesting, oh my god. And hang on a second, you see that steel chair there? It's like a barbed wire wrapped around it. What the hell? That's a barbed wire steel chair to the head of Dante Inferno. Oh my god. Tell me I'm not the only one seeing this. That's barbed wire around the steel chair. Tommaso Ciampa has clearly prepared this before the match to inflict as much punishment as he can. And the referee was on a counter 6 after that understandable, brutal shot with the barbed wire steel chair. And Tommaso Ciampa's punishment is not done. He's lifting basically dead weight. Oh, wait a second. No, he's not. Dante Inferno is still in this one. And Inferno has him hooked for the Inferno Overdrive. And the Inferno Overdrive connects to Tommaso Ciampa. But now, Dante Inferno has evil intentions in mind because he's got that barbed wire steel chair to the back of the head of Tommaso Ciampa. Like I said, once the floodgates begin opening in this match, it is going to be hard to stop this war. And that's the thing, Jessica Carr is the referee in this match, but all she can do is count when the men, or when one of these men is incapacitated on the floor. Other than that, she can't get involved. There are literally no rules in this matchup other than that 10 count. And now Dante Inferno is in control currently of this matchup as he has Ciampa hooked for the straight jacket DDT on the outside. And now what the hell's Inferno thinking? That big gut buster right there to Tommaso Ciampa as well. Now look at this, Jessica Carr begins the count after that barbed wire steel chair shot and the Inferno Overdrive. Is this gonna be it for Tommaso Ciampa? Is Dante Inferno about to head to NXT Takeover Tampa Bay? No, Ciampa, that sick son of a bitch, is getting back up in this match. And wait a second, he's got him hooked now for that suplex onto the barricade, but Inferno with a counter. And Inferno, look at these strikes, finding back on Tommaso Ciampa and taking him down as well. And not even allowing Jessica Carr to begin the count again. He knows that he's got to incapacitate Tommaso Ciampa. And look at this now. Oh, wait a second. Inferno lining up for the big knee. William Regal would be proud of that knee tremble. And oh my goodness me, look at this. Inferno has the steel steps. And now Dante Inferno just throwing Tommaso Ciampa straight into the barricade. Wait a second. Dante Inferno is not done. Running into Ciampa with a spear through the barricade. The spear through the NXT barricade. And rightfully so. This crowd is chanting, this is awesome, as these two competitors go to war. And Jessica Carr's on a count of 3, but Inferno is still not done. And well, no, Ciampa with the turnaround. Oh, hang on a second, nice counter there by Tommaso Ciampa. And the strike and the chop straight to the face and the chest. And the kick to the gut as well. And Ciampa rolling Inferno back in the outside. He's already seen how dangerous Inferno is on the outside of the ring. And Ciampa is going up top again. Will it work out this time? It didn't work out the last time. And Ciampa smartly, possibly anyway, getting down from the top rope. Who knows if that would have worked, whatever Ciampa was going for, but he didn't want to risk it. Not in this kind of match, not with the kind of toys that are hanging around ringside right now. You got the steel steps and the barbed wire steel chair. No thank you. Inferno dodges out of the way there, but now these two men wrestling back and forth in that collar and elbow tie-up, and the slap and the chops by Ciampa, and the uppercut as well. What the hell is Ciampa thinking right here? The suplex, he's got him hung up on the ropes now, on the top rope, and now the knee is straight to the jaw. My god, this is about as brutal as it gets. And there goes Inferno, sent to the outside, and just like that, so the Sicilian psychopath is back in control in this last man standing match. But Dante Inferno, resilient as ever, is getting back up after the count, and these two men continue to go at it here on NXT in the main event. Ciampa with that left hand straight to the face, and oh wait a second, counter there by Inferno. There goes Ciampa, sent to the outside of the ring. Wait a second, Ciampa here with the power bomb right on the edge of that sledgehammer as this brawl has led its way up to the top of the stage. Isn't this a very familiar scene? Because if you saw in the North American Championship match, it was at this part of the NXT arena where Ciampa and Inferno were brawling, which led to him being distracted and brawling backstage, and then of course losing the North American Championship. This is where it all went down, and it is like a scene of deja vu here on NXT right now. Where the hell is Tommaso Ciampa going right now? And Dante Inferno is going to trail him. Oh my goodness, look where these two men have ended up now. in the NXT backstage area, and this really is a scene of deja vu as there's a straight jacket DDT right on the concrete floor. Ciampa right now is groggy as hell, and there's the barbed wire steel chair again to the head of Tommaso Ciampa. How many of those things are there around this match right now? Either way, however many barbed wire steel chairs there is, they are all being used exactly how they were made to be used in this match. My goodness me, wait a second, what the hell does Ciampa have in mind here? Oh, nothing right now, because Inferno with the counter, dragon screw leg sweep. Ciampa had very dangerous intentions in mind, but Inferno with a counter, and now throwing him straight into that table as we approach the parking lot area where the brawl ended last time between these two men a couple weeks ago after the North American title match. And the deeper these two men go in the backstage area, the more dangerous it gets, the more obstacles and the more weapons they can use in this last man standing match, which are all completely legal. And what the hell is this? Inferno has a fire extinguisher, which is very apparent as he tries to put out Tommaso Ciampa, although it doesn't seem to have had much effect, that fire extinguisher from Inferno, which is very apparent because Tommaso Ciampa's been saying now for a couple weeks that he's going to put out the flames of Dante Inferno. But we're about to find out if that prophecy is going to become a reality in this match as these two men continue to brawl. My goodness me, what the hell does Inferno have planned for Tommaso Ciampa now they're on top of that limousine? Is this how far this rivalry has come? Inferno has Ciampa up for the power bomb on the limousine, straight through the windshield. And you've got to imagine now, as Jessica Cobb begins the count, that is all she wrote. Inferno is heading to Tampa Bay to face Adam Cole for the NXT Championship, because there is no way that Tommaso Ciampa gets back up after that. How the hell is Ciampa still going in? Inferno instantly taking him down. How is Ciampa still getting up? And Inferno right now looks almost offended, looks almost enraged by the fact Tommaso Ciampa is still going after that, but Ciampa is still going. That is the fact right now. Now Dante Inferno slamming Ciampa straight into that road case right there, and you can't lie that Ciampa is getting everything he deserves after his recent actions in recent weeks. Wait a second, I may have spoke too soon right there, because Ciampa believes that his actions are just against Inferno, and he's fighting for his life right now in this last man standing match. And Ciampa is down right now, and where the hell is Dante Inferno going? He's climbing to the top of that scaffolding, and Dante Inferno is at the top, and Inferno off the top with the elbow straight to Ciampa's chest. The elbow off the scaffolding, and Inferno is looking to put this one to bed, looking to finish it all off. No, Ciampa with a counter clothesline to Dante Inferno, the counter to the Inferno overdrive, and Ciampa is still alive, but Inferno is not going to have it, slamming it off the scaffolding. Look at that, the kick to the gut right there, but Inferno gets out of the way, and the knee straight to the jaw by Ciampa, and Ciampa is back in it. Wait a second now, Tommaso Ciampa with the power bomb on the knees. Oh my god, my goodness me, and now Ciampa and Inferno are brawling on top of that semi-trailer right here, and now, oh, what a knee there by Tommaso Ciampa, and Inferno fighting back, but this is looking bad. We've seen Ciampa up here before, throwing Inferno off the top of the semi-trailer. Holy mother of God, are there no limits to the pain that Ciampa wants to cause at the hands of Dante Inferno? And he is still, despite the fact that he just threw this man off a semi-trailer, however high up in the air, he is not done. I think at this point, Ciampa wants to put an exclamation mark on the point that he is trying to make. He wants to humiliate Dante Inferno, and he's throwing him back towards the NXT ring out there at ringside. Ciampa essentially saying, hey, if I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna do it in front of all your beloved fans out there in the middle of the ring. And Inferno has looked lifeless ever since he was thrown off that goddamn cage, and he's still been thrown into the brick wall. Somebody needs to get in the middle of this and stop this, because this is absolutely outrageous now. I mean, I know I've said this before, but quite literally, this may be the closest we've ever seen to Dante Inferno's career literally ending in NXT, because he has not moved an inch ever since he went careening off the top of that semi-trailer. And look at this, Ciampa is continuing to throw Inferno towards the ring and keeps breaking the count. He is gonna humiliate Dante Inferno here tonight. And now look at this, throwing Dante Inferno inside of the ring, and Ciampa is gonna collect his W and head to Takeover Tampa Bay to face Adam Cole for the NXT Championship, because Inferno is absolutely out of this one. I'm sorry to say it.
9,
What the damn hell? How is Inferno getting back up to his feet in this one? And Ciampa looks like he's seen a ghost. He looks absolutely bewildered. The DDT. Where the hell is Inferno finding this second win here against Tommaso Ciampa? Is it pure adrenaline, or is this the hunger to face Adam Cole after all? Because he said it is going to be a goddamn promise that I will get to take over Tampa Bay and I will become the NXT champion, and that is fueling Dante Inferno right here. Do you believe in the flames? Because I certainly do. And now Inferno with the chop, but Ciampa is still fighting back in this one. These two men giving it their all in the main event. And now Dante Inferno, wait a second, Ciampa holding onto the apron, and Inferno's running up for the spear through the middle rope, straight to the outside of the ring. Oh my god, what a spear. The crowd is chanting, this is awesome, and Dante Inferno, oh my god, do you believe in the flames? And now Dante Inferno has that barbed wire steel chair right there, and Ciampa is lifeless ever since he got speared through that middle rope. Now Tommaso Ciampa is hooked for the Inferno overdrive right in the middle of the ring. And what the hell is this? This is personal to Dante Inferno. He is not done yet. There's that barbed wire steel chair to the head. No, counter by Ciampa. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And now a counter there by Dante Inferno, and he's got him hooked again. Inferno overdrive on the barbed wire steel chair. I thought for a second Tommaso Ciampa managed to turn this one around, but the Inferno overdrive on the barbed wire steel chair. And the referee is on a count of 7 right here. There's the count of 8 as Inferno looks at a lifeless Tommaso Ciampa. One more count, and Dante Inferno is heading to NXT Takeover Tampa Bay. I pose the question, do you believe in the flames? Because I think the entire NXT universe, and no one can doubt it now, that you have to be a believer in Dante Inferno and the flames after moves like that. After the spear, the Inferno overdrive. Bottom line though, absolutely unbelievable last man standing match, but in the end, Dante Inferno gets his date with destiny. Adam Cole will see your ass in Tampa Bay for the NXT Championship.